She was here, and now she's gone.
Vanished into thin air.
It is a mystery.
Did Akia Eggleston simply walk away?
No, no way, no way.
Was she targeted for her money?
The bank surveillance shows us she receives cash and she leaves.
Or her baby?
You believe someone would want to harm her?
Yes.
Akia Eggleston was a firecracker.
The spark plug.
Oh, yes.
She was shorter, on the shorter side, but she had a ball of energy, and
Yes.
she would always try to make people happy.
Yes, ma'am. She did more for others than she would do for herself. She was always looking to see how she could brighten someone else's day.
A resident of the Cherry Hill area of Baltimore, 22-year-old Akia had a 2-year-old little girl from a previous relationship.
She loved her daughter, you know.
You couldn't ask for a better mother-daughter relationship. Always together, dancing and playing and singing together.
And her family was growing. She was 8 months pregnant with a little boy.
Was she excited about the second baby?
Yeah.
Was she in good spirits?
Yeah, she was in good spirits, but she barely could walk.
A difficult pregnancy. The baby was breech, so Akia's doctor ordered bed rest. Not that she was listening.
She was still active with her friends, active with the family, still doing things, not to just be sitting around.
Akia had kept the identity of the baby's father to herself. But why?
She never discussed with us who the baby father was.
Did you ask?
No, I didn't ask. Whatever she felt like that she wanted to come and speak about, you know, that's what Pop was for, her ear to listen.
Turns out Akia's stepfather, Sean, would later learn he knew him.
He was a childhood friend of mine,
What's his name?
Andre Michael Robinson. It was kind of like, wow, I didn't even know he was dating my daughter.
1 month until Akia's due date. But first, the long-awaited baby shower.
And she even put a deposit down for this baby shower.
That is correct.
$900?
Yes, ma'am.
So this was something she was planning to show up for.
Absolutely.
But that day would turn tragic. Akia never arrived.
How did you get word your granddaughter was missing?
My wife and I, we had got a phone call from my nephew. He asked us, did we know about Akia? And we said to him, Akia, what about Akia? He said that he heard that she was missing.
You were texting with Akia on the day she went missing. What was in the messages?
I called her and she wouldn't answer her phone. So I texted her and asked her, was her phone off? And she said, no. Why? I said, I have been texting you. She said, I can't talk to you right now. I'll call you back later. And that was it.
Did she sound...
I don't think that was her.
Do you think it was someone else?
Yeah.
The family files a missing persons report. Baltimore City Police began their investigation.
Talk to me about Akia's case. How was it assigned to you?
The day I received the case, myself and another detective went out to the apartment. We did an initial canvass. I talked to one of the maintenance men. The maintenance man said, yeah, she was just here. I saw her an hour ago. So I was feeling pretty confident that, okay, I can clear this thing pretty quick.
But finding clues to Akia's disappearance would be anything but quick. Finding a suspect, maybe even more difficult.
Who was Akia living with at the time?
She had a roommate,
Male or female?
female roommate.
It was just the two of them and also her 2-year-old daughter?
The 2-year-old would spend time with Akia and spend time with her father. Now, the roommate also had a child. So there was 2 small children in the house and the 2 mothers.
Detective Reno talks to Akia's roommate.
We interviewed the roommate, and there were some text messages between Akia and the roommate in reference to Akia moving out. So didn't bring up any red flags because she was moving out.
Where was Akia planning to move?
But she was going to move in with the baby's father.
Investigators talked to a neighbor who says he saw Akia at the bus stop the day before.
We pulled the video from the apartment complex. We pulled MTA, all the bus footage for the entire Cherry Hill area to see if we could get her getting on a bus. We were trying to work a timeline. So we had to go back to when she was last seen and then go from there.
Coming up, hours of video surveillance. Then a hit.
She doesn't look disheveled. She doesn't look like she's under any kind of stress.
And are they closing in on a culprit?
Is anyone right now publicly a person of interest or a suspect?
We have a person of interest, yes. She was getting the money so that she and her baby's father were going to get a house together.
A large amount of money
A lot of money
on that day.
on that day.